I represent a district that's historically voted for Republicans. I'm the first Democrat elected since 1968. And I represent a lot of people who voted for me and a lot of people who didn't vote for me. And so my approach to my work in my district is I represent everyone. It's frankly how I think everybody should be representing communities. I don't necessarily know that I need House Democratic leadership. I represent my communities. I think broadly speaking, House Democratic leadership, and frankly, on both sides of the aisle, don't necessarily spend time in my district or understand my district. I've been opposed to holding an infrastructure bill hostage while we have conversations about another bill that's, yes, part of a larger agenda that the president put forward, but wholly unrelated, separate votes, separate bills. Here's a bill that is in the House of Representatives. It's passed the United States Senate with 69 votes. We know that it would deliver incredible transformative change to communities across the country, to Virginia, to the 7th district where I am the representative. And here we are, delay after delay, not yet voting on this bill. So yes, it's incredibly frustrating. You're supposed to negotiate for the sun, the moon, and the stars. But at the end of the day, we are ultimately, knock on wood, going to deliver incredible policies and investments that help people, help our economy, help our communities, and invest in making the United States more competitive on the world stage. I have a message for every senator or every House member. When we are making incredible investments in our communities, our economy, and people, I think we should focus on those investments, those priorities. The fact that we are pursuing programs and we are choosing to pay for them in a responsible way. Like, these are things that are important messages for people to take in. And I think when you just hear a bunch of people in Washington, D.C. talking about numbers or talking about, I really wanted this and didn't get it, what is lost in that conversation for the voter who's been worried about COVID for the past year and a half, who might have faced some sort of loss, be it job, be it healthcare related, be it just the stress of having their kids home from school and not knowing how to balance that. Like, those voters don't want to hear the fighting. Those voters want to know, what are we doing? And so for any lawmaker, I would say focus on what it is we are doing. And people are busy. They elect us to govern. And so we should tell them how we're governing and what we're doing in that governance.